I'm a good extra. Yeah.
Tonight's topic is why do people cheat, and if you are open to having an open relationship or it's just straight monogamous relationship.
Dominico, answer the one, Dominico. Dominico, answer the one. Never cheat by your come. Come for the life. Come for the life. Come. You're the boss, a friend. Who are we, a friend? Come for the life.
Yeah. So,
come for the life, friend. Look at you,
so my personal belief on cheating is like cheating of recreation. If sharing is caring. So, all right, get that part out that way. If you choose to cheat, all right, something must be the way you not get. Or if you feel like I saw you go, then better you go on and leave me alone. But it will we go cheat then if I saw you go. If I cheat, we cheat. I cheat, we cheat. Cause me not take the one alone. that me feel that, yeah. Yeah.
So why you don't just leave the relationship then instead of cheating?
Goodie, time too hard now if you jump from one struggle to the next struggle.
That's got you. And that's no. My good relationship. Me, I believe my good relationship put so much time and energy in it.
Yeah.
But
sorry for me that.
I know you want to left me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, time too hard now for we jump from struggle to struggle. If I saw you go to we go struggle then.
Yeah, make a struggle together.
Make a struggle together.
But I don't agree with doing that, because what that does is that create a lot of trauma to each other, because each of them are a lie and go behind each other back and do all of these things.
Let me tell you, honestly, I don't want to sound arrogant or ignorant, but if I saw you go to we go end up on the trauma surgery table in a hospital.
I got you. You have to add up on the line. My friend, I have to add up on the line.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, because it's like nowadays it's hard for you to you left your good man go, you know, say I give you on outer road and take yourself, say I go take up a next one of them look careless boy outer road nowadays, because yeah, and even worse, you know, because it's like loyalty and something where you can buy or you can look in a man's face and see same like go loyalty you. Because some of them are man them go walk and tell you say them take off Jesus slippers, yeah, and cut it up over Jerusalem and them did go help Judas betray him. When them done staring in your face and like you, them probably go look for you and tell you say them they hold your mother back and help him push you out, so them deserve look at your royalty. No good with what we are staying in struggle.
Bongogi, and that come on the line where you're full of argument. Come here, talk an argument, you come talk for your mind, man. No, not you, and the lady on the light, me of course. He's the argument. And she me of course. I know you me of course this time, Nadia.
Yeah, Tommy. Me agree with you, Tommy. We not left. Bun go gear, bun for bun. I say go. It's why we enjoy Easter together. If I so make we catch diabetes together, not a bit.
But don't you think a relationship like that promote the rise in STDs?
But honey, whether we are given or not, all right. Let's say for example, yeah, I am faithful to you. You have your man, you dress up every day, go to him white color clothes, him jacket and him tie and him necktie, whatever I'm going to, yeah? You would have won you being faithful all along. Next thing, you ending up taxi, go hospital, you have whatever STD or STI. Where you get it from? If I saw you go to where you give one another hit, you will give me time, I give you back. No, I believe in one for one, because you can be loyalty these days, honey, especially with certain type of man loyalty these days, no, in a cutty. Honestly.
So you are saying that man nowadays them no loyal?
No, sweetie. Unless a Jesus take them up and carry them come put them on my foot. Jesus have to go recommend them. You see like how it's a struggle to get a bank account down in Jamaica, it's a struggle to find a loyal man down there. Then while Jesus recommendation, I saw the man them stay down there, Jesus have to come take him up, put him on my foot and tell me same loyal. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, my point of view is I rather be by myself than stay in a relationship like that, because for me cheating is a form of deceit, and me not like deceit.
Good, you never thief sweetie when you're little. You never thief out sugar out of cookie pan, out of sugar
I
jar.
think every child do that.
Okay. Okay. Tag it true, Tommy. Tag it true.
Let me, escort up, call me Tammy over here. My name Tanisha. Anyway, let me tell you something. We all have done deceitful things in life, and if the man without the first in, cast the first one, because me know what Jesus used to sin to.
Good is the Jesus used to sin. I first me hear the part then.
Let me tell you something. You gotta tell me. Yeah.
You have too much argument to talk over there. No?
Listen,
Well, I'm gonna listen to the lady point now.
Me can't even turn on my camera because me wash my head today and I band it. Me have band it, the same thing that me have on my head, that little something.
No, man, don't worry yourself, man. Me I hear it loud and clear.
Yeah. Well, as I'm saying, it's like, you can't really be too loyal to the, and if you're gonna sit down and you're gonna say before you cheat, you rather leave the relationship or be by yourself. Honey, life too short. You see your night cold these days. What you gonna do? You gonna sit down and no. Honey, when me look into it, honey, no, sweetie, it can't work, it can't work. If I saw go, then me could play down the shandy.
Yeah, she said, but I can make you play down the shandy.
Tips is out, so you push
Tips is out.
So you take it out.
Exactly. And you go on your ways then. But, and I like, yeah. Okay, you can have an open relationship to the point where, as you were saying before, the yeah. The part, the organized here, the party. It can be that both partners can have a discussion about it, whether you agree with it or not. Okay, if you decide say you don't want that, then you leave it. If the other partner decides say other thing want, then okay. In such situation, both of them can go on separate ways before the cheating has ensued. Because you know, as you say, you is a loyal person, you don't believe in a cheating. Yes, there's people out there like that, but me. Now, auntie, let me tell you, if I cheating, if I yeah. No, if I yeah, I say go.
Right. Two isolated parties with two conscious opinions.
Yeah, we go walk with two walking to go to road esco. One a lead one.
That can't work for me. That can't work for me because me feel like I am bringing a lot to the table and I know exactly what I want out of the relationship. So if you not provide me with what me want, me simply leave. And that's because a lot of women afraid to leave because them no want build up mileage on them engine. So that's why them stay in a relationship just because they want have the bragging right of saying a one man may take from all of my life. Me no want that bragging right. Fuck that.
But that can be looked on the next angle too, that you weren't patient enough to work it out. You know, it can be, you can look on it from a whole different perspective. Not just yours. Not just your perspective. It's a lot more perspective out here that you can look on the same scenario that you just mentioned from.
Listen me, I not stay in a relationship that don't suit me just because me want the bragging rights to say a one man to me pum pum or a one man have sex with me for all of me years them on this earth. I rather leave a relationship and find another relationship that suit me more than stay in a relationship just because why me invest too much time in this. So me I go accept the abuse because me no want to leave. Me not accept that. Me know what me want.
Do you consider cheating as abuse? Do you consider cheating as an abuse?
Of course.
Girl, let me tell you over here. That's why we go get abused then. Because if I saw you go, which part of your body you get the abuse, by the way?
That more know.
Mentally, there is mental abuse. Mentally abuse because mentally we sure know say when night come on sit down and wonder I want me to do wrong, make him a cheat for me. I wonder if me something no good. I wonder if this no, me not do this right. I want, no, it play for your mind mentally. Me no need the mental stress for that bring. You mind?
That I did when we go high school, honey. That's why me tell us we go play Dante Shandy for Dante Shandy have to play. Them the stress there for when you go high school in the first love. And them the heartbreak, them the first love heartbreak, they supposed to lick in your head and thump in your back and say, girl, wise up now.
No, but it's still, you have to understand that not everybody is mentally prepared to handle somebody who is cheating constantly, because it can affect your mind mentally, it affects your security within yourself, it affects your self-esteem, your self-worth. All of those things come into play.
Well,
and I know what I have worked, and I know what the hell I'm bringing to the table. So here what? If a man not bring that to my table, see the door there, I mean, don't care how much mileage want run up on my blowout engine. Because guess what? Me not stay in our relationship just because me no want mileage go up. Me prefer the mileage.
Well, as I say, you have a point, and you are right to some point. But however, at some point, everybody have to learn to start build up their own self-esteem, yeah, and find them working within themselves. And if you can't find your work within yourself, as you say, for walk away when things ain't going your way, or your expectation of what that other person is supposed to bring to the table is not being present, then you have the right to walk away. However, if we build together and you decide to you want to bun, then I bun for bun.
Somebody said, Nadia, it affect me young goods are just the truth. Yeah, it affect you. It affect your mind. It affect your mind.
Mika, your comment them affect me. Good it, me feel a way. Me feel a clock way. Company life. Me attention upon the life. Company life.
Yes, poor people can't hold on the life. Poor people can't hold on the life.
Poor we can't hold on fire. Enough space there, king size. Company life.
Exactly. Nadia says she know what she bring to the table, so she not afraid to eat alone. Damn straight, me not afraid to eat alone. Whether figuratively or literally, me not afraid to eat alone.
How we need to start go on diet. Yeah, we eating a lot.
Start go on diet. Well, me not need no more diet, you know, because if me lose no more weight, me I go be sick.
Tell her no, we eating alone too long now. That's what we have to do. Our tips is let me tell you. Like, all right, to each their one. To each their one, yeah? To each their one. If you, me know what me I bring to the table, but at the end of the day, as I said, I'm not going to take up a next struggle and start from beginning again. I have to go through the same thing. No! If I say go, my granny have clip a old dust pat up there, some of them will walk. No, we go roll down the hill and fling big stone, because enough people are fling big stone and I roll down hill and I go like, fling big stone and roll down hill. I say it go. We go fling big stone and we go knock the dust pat cover them. Yeah, but me now go take up back nobody out there and say me I go start back over from scratch, because loyalty and honesty is not something that you can go a shop go buy and put in a man heart, yeah? And you take up some.
But if a man do all of them things that to you, him not loyal and him not honest.
Yeah, then that's why I'm not gonna be loyal and honest.
Loyalty and honesty is important to me in a relationship.
Yeah, we go
when me in a relationship, me go hard for my partner, so me want him to go hard for me too.
Let me play Cartel and Shorty. We go be vibes Cartel and Shorty in this ever so big case. Yeah. Listen. I'm a
if I say Cartel, I get bored. I don't be like, no. Mash up this Ghana.
Mash up the life. Goodies make a strong suggestion. Cartel I get the bun them and the cheese them while in a prison.
Man, that's terrible. Girl, wait till Easter.
I mean, the situation with the domestic violence in Jamaica now, it get out of hand for real, but
at the end and cheating is one of the contributing factors to why that is happening.
Yeah, but that's why me tell us loyalty and something you can see in a people face from the get go, honey. You have to learn them hard to find out them where them stand, yeah. because
What
you see,
everybody about it? How can you talk?
sometimes, a matter of fact, go back to Esco page. There is this story about this old where this church woman attack about some house, some weak woman stay, yeah, and it goes for the man them too, yeah. Where as soon as them get the woman and the man, everything through. Before everything did nice and sweetie sweetie. As soon as we cycle along in there, we throw up, we start put on granny frack. Yeah.
Yeah, me remember that video there. Me watch that video there too.
Yeah.
I choose still.
Yeah, the edge they are weird. So it's like there is no more attract. At some point, the attraction is gonna be less than less. Are gonna get less than less, you know. And when we get up, we out the door, we are wash for daylight, morning, we food flash up with white soap water and all of them fuckery there, we go lay down for. Nah. Sometimes the man them stay away to the woman them a work 9 to 5, just like them. The woman them supposed to come in from work and cook while them come in and sit down and watch TV and play video game, not a blood clot. You better go wash up
That's what me did I talk about last week on the live. Me did I say in my relationship it has to be 50-50 because me not go work no 9 to 5 job and then come in, come cook your food, take care of the kids them and plus give sex panta pie. It can't work.
It not go work. It not go work. Then if I saw you go, we go give on then because it not go work. Okay, it's what we play in our parts, so it not go work, honey. It's what we are paying bills, so it not go work. If you
exactly, Ricardo Fleming. If a man or woman want to have multiple sex partners, they should have an open relationship. That's the point I was making. That's the point I was making. Just have an open relationship and done. Hey! Hey! Asak said it's interesting because by the sound of this conversation, it's only men that abuse women are disloyal. Women abuse are disloyal, and some men get abused by their women.
Well,
when it happened to him, man, in a court.
No, that's not true. That's really not true. That's not true. That's not true. Any violence are violence, and domestic violence, it just go both ways. Domestic violence go both ways, both men and women. And it's wrong.
When me pre out the comment on the page, it always run them to a karma. I got them to get, look at my mother kill man for one day. They were cheating, same thing, eh? And that they forget. So, it means no good man that they are wrong. Because every man, every good man, bad man, falsify them then.
No, I don't believe in that shit. I feel like violence to any partner in a relationship is completely wrong. If you can't get along, then go on your ways, brother, before our sis. Because you just go on your ways before you have to go the other route, you know. But at the end of the day, we have to admit that man take it further than woman. Woman, then we get mad at them. Yeah. Woman, then we get mad and then we go on with their things and then we fling and they look two slap and then this, yet it's wrong, but at the end of the day, the man go kill you. Yeah. Most of the time, we hear this, the worst thing we hear happen to a man in a domestic violence situation is that a woman maybe throw look at upon him or look at her. But
yeah, you say it lightly. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You listen to yourself. Throw the hot water,
let's go.
Throw the hot water, I look at hot iron.
Me say look at pot water. Me say look at pot water or look at hot oil. Me never say hot water, me say pot water.
Pot water, you say blood.
Yeah.
I'll
never do that.
Call your ass, Escos, call you off.
But if you look on the situation where if we look on the situation where happened down the yard now, we realize that the man them are taking way too far now. You know? Yes. A woman does do it too.
It's a real talk. Too much woman are there for senseless.
Yeah.
Really.
It get too far, it get out of hand now. So if you can't take it one for one and the shandy and the hopscotch and all of these things, better no go on. Better no go on, because as me say, sometimes we come in our relationship and we get the sweetest, and most faithful promises we ever could have hear in our all the local signs and we are tingle up in our belly button we walk past them there, cause I did the yam head did a liquid our head back then time the body they come in our belly first. I tell we say if it's smart up, but whenever did I take heed, and we jump past and I let the good things and because Lord we in love. Lord, me like him, Yeah. Wait until you go and you cycle down with him. First thing you can do, it's either you get lackadaisy or him, he get overprotective to the point where you cannot do what you used to do. A very few men will allow you to do the same things that you used to do as he met you. Some of them, they want to know what are you come after work? What are you have lunch time at work? Just the same with woman. Then call it.
But realistically speaking, if you go in a relationship where you're not planning on doing some form of change, you shouldn't be going into a relationship.
Changes in a relationship is a necessity, Esco. But here is where the changes
because
is gonna
each partner
come.
has to grow. And
Yeah,
growth is a must.
exactly. Both of us is gonna grow together. I'm not gonna spring in a relationship and all of a sudden, I me wear my short shorts no more. Me can't wear my fingernail. Me supposed to go natural here. Me can't wear your eyelash. Me not supposed to wear. Hey, what the fuck did you pick me up with?
Exactly.
Not all of us are that way, though. Yes, I do. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, and it's like some of them why you all of a sudden go to church. You pick me up in a dance hall. No dance. We go left in the dance hall. Then if I say big yes, because me that. Yeah, we go. No, I'm like, nah, like I'm gonna be honest. Like, no, me alright now, because me settle down and do wish for me there no. But if my husband decides to go do what I have to do, him go do what I have to do because me don't know what me do, So it not gonna really to hurt me that much because me know what me I go do at the end of the day.
I think you condition your mind to accept cheating, and you condition your mind that it will happen, and when it does happen, this is going to be my response to it, which is I am going to cheat back. So that's why you don't.
I wouldn't subjectify it as that, Tony. I would never subjectify it as conditioning my mind to accept it, because at the end of the day, my husband never cheated me. Yeah, so, and I know what I bring to the table and I know what I want, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to start over with some little man out the road, them pants batty down at their knee cup.
No, but there is so much man out the road which part them pants that them waist.
Honey, all of them do. Listen, let me tell you, you catch that away now that me even afraid for even if me even get single again and decide to me go gay, probably me go stay single, me go probably buy a dildo, cause me tell you something, it's so fucking hard nowadays to trust these man, cause they just up and look so nice. Next thing you come out, you see one video part them one man cut them up on the back road on this so. Nah. I'm dead serious. It catch up because if you look nowadays and be a professional, let's say come out I get exposed. And for me personally, before me I have to go through all of that embarrassment, them don't start and take me bun and it we give we bun and done. Make me embarrass one another if I say go and take 2 Advil later. No.
And take 2 Advil later. Yo, that call a different thing. But the same way like on cheat by you with a woman in can cheat, right? With you with somebody on a back road too.
Yeah, that's why me said me not go change if it happen. That me have to start back over. Me go be single for the rest of my life. We go play Tipsies at Tour, Dandy Shandy, and all of that, because I'm not starting back over with some. And then look. Excuse me, madam. I'm not starting back over. So if I born for bunny tour, we go Gibbon, we go a doctor, get with EpiPen for with diabetes, whether it's type 1 or type 2, and secretary.
That's all right. Blood pressure lowered up the truth.
Yes, me rather. Yes. Somebody said them rather stay single than Gibbon. Yeah.
Look about Hashiron. Money is necessary.
Somebody also say we will buy front if need. Okay, so this is our man. We will buy front if needs be and stay single.
Then alright, yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
That can figure me out. That can figure me out. Why? An idea to rub it, I get all it up. I said that earlier, I'm going to tell me something I get all girl. But if she ever said that, I get all number that. And sometimes, especially since lately, we feel like we're in a relationship. We feel like we're in a relationship. We don't know, man. We feel like we need that love them.
No, when you get old and done out your whole days, them know you want to settle down.
Exactly. Exactly. And I think with nobody man, them, you know, you see when time they fuck and take me and look good, they give one and run up and down, and when time they all and gray here and they start look mash up in a life, but at the time they look smart if you can't show them them mash up self. And me no want you.
So they all mash up in life.
You have to start feeding cornmeal porridge because I like feeding start drop.
Mash up and then penis now work again. You mash up your penis now work again, and at the time they want to control them, you mash up self for the people them penis.
No, me all mash up in life now. Good boy.
Me no know. No, you say you get gray hair now, so soon and very soon right now your boss them might stop working and another time they want you and yourself and people get pretty boy you have to take it down.
Tell them so they sell blue pill, Esco. You can go down a pharmacy go get 2 blue pill or 2 green pill. I don't know what color them be anyway. But yeah. But I don't know if by then your heart still go strong enough.
They eat the meringue them at the time. I don't know about that.
Okay.
That's the meringue.
Alright, my friend.
Well, at the end of the day, my argument stands. Me rather we have an open and honest relationship than cheating and go behind back and do the sneaking around. Me not agree with that. Me believe that we are adult now, so anything we can sit down and discuss and talk about. Me not have time to watch, man. Me not have time to wonder why I do. Me not have time for them to say. So I just want somebody who can have an honest and open relationship with me and make me know what I want.
That's okay. That's okay because that's what you want and that's what you require and nothing is wrong with that, you know. But as I say, me personally don't think after 10, 14, 15, 20 years relationship starting back over is an option for me. No, what me say? After that long, okay, at the beginning, if we start just at the beginning as we start and all these things are going, then all right, I'm free, I'm leaving because me not build nothing with you. But me not build with you. Me not
me out the twist, come on the live because you have a lot to say in the comments. Man, I say work too hard for that.
But as me was saying, like it's like this whole system of common law or spouse is like to split everything and go through the whole system. This one you want that and that the one they want. No, we are stand together. If I say be chaos, we turning together. And we go split it. Matter of fact, we go put one cardboard box in a piece of plywood right in the middle of the bed. So therefore, and then we go, in bed go split in a half. You go get for your half and me go have for me half. If I petty you want play, then we go play petty.
Alright, who is this from the Swiss? Good night.
Yeah,
Welcome to the live, my brother. Welcome to the
yeah,
live.
General. Bless up. Afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, man.
Make your whole of your point them in the comment section, so just tell me your point. Let me hear what going from your mouth.
Well, basically, what I say, the whole bun thing, you see me? It's not something me personally accept. You see me walk in a relationship for that because I'm 33 now and I'm going to serious relationships for me there high school. And basically high school, you don't know much about life, so yeah, would I give some bun in time there, you see me? Because we don't know how much I hurt a person and anything when we do that. But as an adult, you know, me invest too much in my life and too much in how I'm there. I work too hard to worry about what my woman are doing when I did it. You see what I say? And me vice versa, if I want that for a woman, I can't get her bun neither. So if I want somebody to be loyal to me, I can't be disloyal to her. So I just saw me look on it.
Loyalty for loyalty. Yeah, loyalty for loyalty. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I don't know argument with nobody over them the thing there. I'm not going to argue with nobody over that.
So it's for your mic.
Huh?
No. Esco me talk to.
Oh.
They're too far from the mic, so nobody not hear him. Rome the Swiss, go on, talk your thing.
No, I say at the end of the day, I not argue with nobody over relationship and anything there. So for me find out say I do a thing, I just gone. You see, if you have an issue with me as a woman or as my woman, me are the type of person where me very approachable. Anybody who deal with me know that. All of my friends them know that. So if you have an issue with me, no matter where you be, you can come and talk to me about it. You see me I say? And you see if it not change, and you say, but boy, Rome, I can't live with this, you know. I'm not comfortable with this. We walk away, we part away and we do a thing. But when you go out there and you bring a next man to my house or you go with the next man and make me look like idiot or road and everything, I'm not depend on that at all. Yeah, I'm not going to be no woman over that night. I'm just cut. Too much. I'm not going to jail or get locked up for the type of shit.
I agree with what you said. Definitely.
More of 48, make fully agree with you. You go sit your ass right down here at the tour we go Tanya, we go Nyam Crackers. Oh God.
I agree with Rome the Swiss because me not believe in a bun either. Me believe say each and every one of us can have what we desire in life, so there is no need to sneak around and go behind each other back and all these things. If a person now provide and deliver what you want in a relationship, simply move on.
Well,
yeah, man.
as he said, it depends on which one treat first. But me know from a personal factor, if the man treat first, me I treat back, and it depends. But if the relationship is at the beginning stage, then I'm leaving. I'm not going to stay. But if we already build together and progress together, I'm not leaving that shit. You go get a plywood and cut for your half in the middle of the bed, and me take for me half in the corner.
Well,
we are going to have. Sweetheart.
No, when she finish, me talk. Let me make she finish.
Like as Mr. Steve, we go and tough crackers and drink water and get we diabetes pain if I so be case, cause it will. But you are right. You are an adult and a person should decide before they go into a permanent relationship or a serious relationship for that matter. Decide if they want to be or if they just want to fling to the or they are looking for something serious. And this is why I say loyalty is not something that you can see in a person's face at the beginning, because a lot of people like you and tell you that they want a serious relationship. They are looking to settle down. And at the end of the day, they know dead down within themselves that's not what they want. They still want to play games. However, as soon as you find out if it's at the beginning stage, take yourself and you lead. But if we invest together, build together, you go cut for your half of the bed, right? That's how we go and plywood because we ain't going.
Well, me get where I come from still. Me get where I come from. You have a point in your own way, but me just now go. Me can't. Alright, but it have. My daddy is a girl, you know, and me and her live together and things, see? And when when I meet her, she don't have nothing, she has struggle in her life, and every day, you know, she has say, oh, she hungry, she need this, she need that. So I say, oh, here we go. Come for my ends, and I'll help you get a job, and you save up some money and get your own place. You see me I say? That go and she start work and everything. Provide everything for she go work. All she have to do is save. When things get comfortable for her and you're not hungry again, so you run up and look sexy and everything, you start getting enough attention. You start starting. Alright. At the time she never really ready to go up on her own, because she could find out she never save up enough money to can maintain herself on her own. And what me do? Me and her stop sleeping in the same bed. Because she start this me. You see me? She cheat on me. And she go around and spend all night with other niggas and then see that me people can have my name and walk and attack. And me's a very humble and private person, you know.
Yeah.
So when I hear about them, they're sitting there. That's like ultimate disrespect.
Yeah, that's betrayal and that's rudeness. If, as me say, decision need to make from the beginning.
Yeah, man. And my lord, man, me stop me not sleep in the same room with him. And
But can I ask you one personal question?
Sure.
Did that girl ever plant her flowers when she came? Did she ever bring a seed with her to plant a flower? Or did she ever cut a stick of flowers from the neighbor yard and come planting it?
No, man, mama just come and get comfortable and
No,
start
then,
work and make her money.
are you wrong? Because at
Are
the
you
No, but
end of
that's
wrong?
but,
Yeah, that
but
are
that's
you wrong for
but
true?
yeah,
catch you free, you know.
Because if you are into a relationship with somebody, you have to make sure that them a bring something to the table. Me now go take
exactly.
somebody what not carrying something
Yeah,
to my table and just be
No,
the
but at the same
main.
time, at the same time, she couldn't help herself, so he was basically
she
helping
couldn't
her
help
out.
herself.
There was no table, something to bring to the table.
All
I'm
Well,
right.
gonna
This
show
is,
you a thing.
well,
All
can I
she
take
was
a
just trying to
chance
The
get
and
the
take
problem.
up a charity case then, and then the charity case turn around
no,
and
no.
start win.
This
No,
is,
take
man,
it
you know,
can
look
I
at
say,
that.
can I
you
say
know,
something? Can I
yeah.
say something? This is why I didn't ask you what she bring to the table or what she had brought to the table. I asked you if she had brought a flower seed with her, or even go to the neighbor yard and take a piece of flowers from the neighbor yard and plant it. And you said,
Yeah,
no.
for
Yeah,
my black there, let's feel like that, apartment building, so you
it
can't
doesn't
really. But me
matter.
get what you say. You know, if it be
It doesn't
flowers, it can't be anything at all.
anything
You
at
see
all.
what I say?
And
Yeah, it
if
can't be
if
anything at all.
and that for sure, you
But
said she never really have the mindset from the beginning to invest with you. She did just
Mm-hmm.
come to fatten up for herself and left. She
No,
never
but me
completely
free,
Exactly.
left.
free. Me and her deal before she in that situation. You see me?
It
So she
doesn't
dip
really
on her
matter.
hair and then she drop on her face. So, but that
No,
a difference between man and woman, you know. You say a man will take up a woman when I have nothing to offer.
a
A
woman
woman
not
not
really
take up
care.
a nigga when I have nothing to give her.
no, sweetheart.
Real.
Me
No,
take up
some
man
people do.
whenever I have
Some
no
people do.
shit for half of me. I ended up get me ras beat out. Let me tell you that. Me take up man whenever I have shit for half of me. I ended up take my money spend for him. I ended up get the shit end of the stick. That's why me learn my lesson. That's why me say if I bun for bun today, I bun for bun. Yeah,
Yeah, me learn my lesson to still, cause
yeah.
a woman have to definitely bring something to the table now. You see me, I'm not depend that with nobody.
Sometimes
Yes,
it don't have to be
absolutely
financially,
true.
sometimes it can be emotionally, sometimes it can be intellectually, sometimes it can be many other things. It don't have to be
Yeah.
financial.
Did
Yeah,
she ever
man, me
come?
get it.
Did she ever come to the door one day when you're coming hard for work and say, "Come, let me rub your foot for you"? I bet she never did that shit. She come.
She do it
At
very little in
first,
a relationship. She do it very
at
little.
first things is good, man. Me I tell you, says after a
She do it
while
very
when
little.
people start noticing money and start act up, you know?
No, Peter. Let me be honest with you. As a woman, then me never really understand. Then when me did in my girl stage or my yamage stage, me never really understand them something here. But whether you live in an apartment, you live in a jungle, or you live in a shack, any woman or man you take up should be able to make that place a home where both of you can feel secure enough to stay. And
Straight.
Phone a
if
break up, the break up, it's a break up move.
Yeah, your connection a break up.
me
Like
don't know me by
you walk down the Wi-Fi.
no stop by same place, me sit down. You hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
you.
man, yeah.
If she come or if he or she come in that relationship with the intention of leaving, that place will always remain the shack or the apartment or the house there. And nothing else going go towards it. Ain't a flowers, ain't a map, ain't no broom, ain't no sheet, ain't no tablecloth, nothing. If the window drop out, the window goes to drop out. If the roof a leak, the roof go turn leak until one flood come and it drop down on the two on in there. So it just show you that mindset. And when people come without the intention of staying or investing with you,
Mm,
all of them there's something they assign where you have to take up. Whether or not the deaf and the devil was a kid boy until she never did stay, so it no matter. She
straight,
drop on
straight.
her face, you take her up, and she come and she not even say, but me go take one look plastic flowers, run down a hurry, or down a Kingston market, or wherever the fuck themselves flowers. Me don't know where you come from, so. But remember that. I said, make she put it out on the balcony, make the balcony look good. Now, these are signs that they are not, these are signs that they're not human, they're not prepared mentally, physically, or emotionally to stay or build with you. And these are
Yeah,
people that you cannot invest in. So,
yeah, man.
Yes,
And
you have to. Them always say in life, you have to know who is who is making time for you, or who is just using the time that they have available for you. There's a difference between when somebody make the time to invest in you, make the time to be there for you, than the time them just available. Them say, okay, me available right now, so let me go check in.
Straight.
You understand?
Some people just go check in when they want something.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. But there's somebody who make that time to say, okay, you know, so me I go clear my schedule and make this time for you. And I think that's where you go wrong in your relationship, because it's like you're not reader enough to say, okay, this girl is not invested in me. She's not bringing something towards a relationship with me. So maybe it's my time to cut.
Well, you have a point. As I say, it's a learning experience, and that now gonna reach me again.
Sweetie,
me did fairly. First thing, she had the first woman me ever live with. You see me say? So me did not fairly new to relationships, but fairly new to a situation.
Yeah,
like
come live with me are two different something, man.
Yeah.
See me, I'll go live with me are two different something, brother.
A real thing, bro. Yeah, man, but we learn from that, man, and then sit there can't reach me again. A different mindset me depend on now.
Yeah, you need to choose people who gonna be root, not branch in your life, yeah? Because branch one day, then go dry up and drop off the root. Go away.
Yo, somebody just called me Salvation Army in the comments.
Well, me did not really say that. Then I said that charity case, come like you take up. Me did not really say that. Me already said that. Me said that charity case.
You were saving so the saving grace at the time. Big up yourself.
Saving grace.
The people in the comment section now comment the hell all the one of the phone there. I like it, vibes.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But yo, you see, me did kind of make that point about the relation. Me did really mention the relationship to make a point. Say yo, enough man go through less than this, and them a kill them woman and a beat them up. So me I say, we have to can hold it, brother, and no matter how we feel violent towards a person, we have to hold it, brother. It don't make no sense, cause when you beat up somebody, you kill them for. You figure up with two on a life, and I just for them life you figure up.
Okay.
You see what I say? So we have to hold it, brother.
A lot of people invest more than what they have the ability to invest in a relationship. Like a lot of people invest too much, more than what they can afford. So when the relationship goes south and work out, they decide to listen to me, invest my last dime in this, So hear what? Everybody are there becoming no more. So them put out too much than what them can afford to give.
Yo, me know man we take loan for mine, man, brother.
Yeah,
exactly.
but
They're putting out too much of themselves than
can
what
I say
they
something?
can afford to give.
Can I say something?
And that's why they end up killing women.
Go ahead.
Can I say something? If you're emotionally stable, don't invest. If you're financially secure, don't give. If you can't afford to lose, don't give.
Exactly.
At the end of the
I'm
day,
not giving of myself what I can afford to give in a relationship. Anytime me find myself and give too much than what me willing to bet, because a relationship to me sometimes is like a gamble, And you never walk into a fucking casino, and put on all of your life blood clot savings in that the one game they went and the game the win to that.
Yeah,
one second, My take on it. Don't lend, don't give, don't trust what you can't afford to lose.
Straight. And that's not just a relationship, that's a friendship or anything else too.
We don't want to to the end before we say this. People, we'll do something about next Sunday again.